welcome back to Xenoverse 2. Last time around we did the start of the PyCon DLC, and now we're just gonna keep doing that with Super 17's Super Plan. Android 17's after himself? He's aiming to become Super 17 and take over the world! Help him fight off the defenders of Earth. Yeah, this one you get to be the bad guy, which is fun. How many times have you done that in the DLCs? I feel like you haven't done it that many times. Most of the time you're usually on the good guys team, but I guess there aren't really that many villains that I read it into these. It's usually just like other heroes. Or like mild antagonists, but not villains. I guess it's because Super doesn't really have that many, so a lot of the Super characters they add in typically aren't going to be villains as a whole. But still.
What are you doing here, 17?
Also, here's Hellfighter 17. That's not a revamp change. He is Hellfighter 17 in the base game too, which is interesting. They would give him a unique name.
Brainwashing on his own.
It's cool. I like it. It's just kind of odd how they did it.
Super 17. We need to
it's a nice touch.
Android 17 of this timeline. This is starting
they described it of this timeline. That's not the case. They're both technically Android 17 from the same place. It's just one's like more or less a copy of the other. Get back here. The ultimate finish for this is gonna be clear here in a second. And it's one of those where it's not too hard, honestly. The ultimate finishes for this DLC set are actually really easy. So you can just kind of glide through them and it's fine. There's like another way. There's another variation of Super Mad Dance. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. That's not it. What is it?
What happened to all that confidence? You look like you're struggling quite a bit.
I guess you can't do it if you're not locked onto something. That's
fighting more and talking less.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the input was.
But he won't get far. I'm going after.
I am going to do this next encounter a little strangely, but it should be fine. It's mostly just to make it slightly easier, but you really don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'm not going to finish any of the opponents off. I'm just going to get them to low health, so I can pick each of them off back to back, essentially. Again, you don't have to do this. It just makes it slightly easier. Come back here. Stand still and let me hit you. You're running away, you little coward. Well, I can't practice with Super Mad Dance because I'm transformed now, so hey. So I'll just kind of keep fighting. That's going to be the plan now. For the finish. It doesn't do as much damage with Super Saiyan 4 as I thought. I know because I accidentally killed him, I just realized that. Took me a second. Okay, so once you beat one of them, Super 17 shows up. So, honestly, it's probably not going to make a big difference. This essentially just makes the ultimate finish slightly easier, because you just have to finish it with Super 17 still alive. Pan, I'm trying to hit you so badly, and you just will not let me.
Hey, be nicer to girls!
No. I refuse.
This is nothing! I'm still okay!
Oh, well, she has that move. Why do the GT characters all have really good ultimates that they really like to spam? I've noticed that, and they're all really obnoxious. I think GT Vegeta has the only one that isn't just a pain, because Final Shot Attack isn't that fast. What a victory strike. Essentially, it's just you could pick off the other guys when they're low health, so Super 17 comes up and there's less of a threat of him taking damage. It really doesn't matter because look how much damage he took as a whole from this to begin with. But it's a thing you can do to make it a little bit easier.
Oh no! I lost!
So this isn't a, oh no, I didn't do that, I guess I lose now. It's just a, it would have been nice, but I can still do this. Well, I guess locked onto you first. And there's PyCon, the only reason why this is in the PyCon DLC. This mission is placed really strangely. Hey, Thunderflash. Thunderflash is a cool move, I like it. It's actually also really strong in this game. It's just a better version of full power energy wave. You can also amp up its damage. Just make it do a ton. Get back here. It's supposed to be dead. There you go. Ah!
Not like this.
Small child attacking from behind. I've been And it's sneak attack! I'm defending myself. Stop blocking. Tiny man's blocking. That should be illegal. I don't know why, sometimes when you do a back attack, your character, like, does a back attack in the direction they're already facing. That... I think you're clever. Oh, he's losing health. Yeah, I got him. No, you don't. Piccolo tried. He thought he was gonna punish him for it. Only we get to punish the computer. We get to punish the computer for doing raw ultimates. You don't get to do it back. I usually don't do raw ultimates because it's a terrible idea. Usually. Okay, he is now perfect guarding everything. I am struggling to get a hit in. We're gonna slowly but surely eat away at him. That's the plan. Just like every other fight. Come on. I keep feeling that's gonna do more damage than it does, and then I wind up having to just kick him.
This is the end for me.
Which admittedly the kick is effective. So, hey, if it works. I'm gonna focus on stamina over ki here.
You'll lose that smirk soon.
So GT Vegeta isn't in the game, so here's Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Vegeta! Alright, now it's my turn! Ah!
Such a weird mission. I like it, it's just really bizarre. No Janemba missions in the Pycon DLC.
Get ready.
This is a bit of a spoiler. Janemba's not in any of these DLC missions. At all.
Change your form all you want.
You think that would have been the first one, right? That would have made more sense when you do that last fight in the other one, have it be Kid Buu and Janemba. Because if we're going by like the movie logic, the Janemba would have happened before Kid Buu, so it kind of makes sense. I want to kick him.
What? I lost.
The kick is so effective. Where are you? Hey, Super 17 somehow won that exchange. You're not doing that. You did. Look at that damage. What a hero. I need the key back.
What happened?
And then we're gonna dump all the key for an ultimate.
What a pain.
Stop that.
Damn it!
Trying to final shine me.
This is the end.
I stole that ultimate fair and square. Belongs to me now. Thank you for flying back into that.
This is pathetic.
Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta looks great. It's one of my favorite looking transformations. Super Saiyan 4 as a whole, I think, looks really good. But I like this one a lot. Also, here's 17 from Super, and Kid Goten and Trunks, because there is no adult Goten in this game. This is such a weird mission.
I don't care.
So, where do you stand on 17 from Super versus Super 17? I'm saying Super 17. But at the same time, yeah, because logically that would make sense. Because shouldn't Super 17, no matter how strong you write, I'm going to also annihilate this child.
You guys want to head home?
No matter how strong you write Android 17 from Super, technically speaking, Super 17 should just have whatever he has plus more. It's the same reason why I don't think Goku and Vegeta. You can never say Goku and Vegeta are stronger than Gogeta or Vegeta, because logically that doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna make the argument of they were stronger than them at this point in time, that's one thing. But at the same time, my issue with that logic is following that same sense of it. Krillin is stronger than Vegeta, because Krillin now is stronger than Vegeta was in the Saiyan Saga, therefore Krillin is stronger than Vegeta. I'm wording this strangely, but I'm hoping you understand what I mean. This has nothing to do with anything, I'm just kind of rambling. I got off of work a little bit ago, I'm still very tired. No. I'm on the way! By the way, 17 can die from now. I really don't care. It doesn't affect anything anymore. Once we make it here, we're good. I don't think I've ever seen Super 17 lose in this mission, though. Like I said, these ones are easy compared to the previous ones. And that's not a bad thing. I'm perfectly fine with having a nice breather DLC set. After the freaking brutal other ones, I feel like we kind of needed this. I know the last one, the Module 21 one, was nowhere near as bad. But even then, it had its rough moments. This one can be slightly challenging on the next one, but the first two and the last one are nowhere near as hard. They are a breeze. I actually don't remember what some of these Super Souls do. I know the ones in the Cauliflower Kale one are actually pretty good. I know, like, I want to say it was base Gogeta's is actually really good if you're using Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Because it's essentially just permanent Blue Evolution. But we'll get to that when we get to that. This one's Otherworld Challenger, which is Pycons are combatant in tournament of power? Fight off the dangerous warriors and save Universe 7 from annihilation. Why do I have to save them? Can't they do it? Also, they did the thing that I think everyone agreed would have been really cool, in that they brought over... They have Pycon in the Tournament of Power, which I don't think anybody would have complained about if they had him there. Why was Tien at the Tournament of Power? He did nothing. Which, that kind of goes hand in hand with how he's treated in Super... I don't know why. I'm convinced the writers just hated Tien. Also, this is the only babysit mission in this set, and we have to keep them above 10%, and they actually give you a thing to tell you it's too late. This one is the only one I think you could potentially fail. As always, we're going to target Frost immediately, because poison. Pycon will actually leave if he takes too much damage. So if you mess up, you'll know. Buddy, I'm in the middle of something. I'm trying to beat up your... I don't want to say friend. Colleague. I guess that works. Invincible! Hey, now wait a minute. That was invincible. Seriously, I hate when they just gang up on you. Like, realistically, what am I supposed to do there? That's the only reason this one's kind of tough, is if they decide to just gang up on Pycon, he will just get shredded. It's the only way he can feasibly lose this. Come here. Oh, also, I don't know if you noticed this. If you actually check, Pycon doesn't have a halo. Again, another really nice touch they didn't have to do, but they did, and I like that.
Stop fighting someone else.
How do I do this? How do I do that? I've seen it done before. I know it's there.
Nope.
Yeah, that was me holding back. I absolutely know I held back on that one. Sorry, I want to figure out how to do this. It's like a different input that gives you a different response. No, that's just the standard one. I very much need some stamina. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Also, there's Ribrianne. We're gonna kill her. Hang on a second. Nope, we're dealing with you first. For no other reason than sheer spite. Her ultimate also can get Pycon and just wreck his day in, so there is a semi-practical reason to go after her first. But realistically, it's just because I just want to kill her first. For no other reason than myself. I'll be honest, if I was smart, I probably should have brought Taunt here. You'll have no opportunity to heal with Energy Zone. But I could have at least brought Taunt to try and just get some of the fire off of them, but honestly, you probably don't need it. As you can see, Pycon's not losing... Oh, nope, never mind, right to say it. But he's doing alright.
Yes.
There's only 3 waves, and this is the hardest one because it's 3 people. The first and the last one are only 2 people. And goodbye.
Maybe more love out there. Yes, to discover.
Hit's ultimate, I can't interrupt, so that one's also the next one to go. It's weird how Hit is in so many of these missions, and he never gets any lines. Just thinking about it, we've had Hit in, I think, 3 other missions for a while now. He's never spoken a word.
Alright, you're gonna get it.
Because he was in Tournament of Power Round 2, he was in the Time Space Tussle, he was in this one, and he doesn't talk. He has no in-mission lines, which is weird. I know Hit doesn't talk much, but you think they would at least have like a quick moment of him going, just like a generic blurb. Because you have for characters who usually don't talk, they'll still do that. Can you stop? Get off him. Get off of him. Oh boy. Haha! You loser. Where's Cat Boy? Oh wow, Pycon just wrecked her day in. That was... wow. I don't think I got it. Hey, the outline around Toppo's gone too. They did fix that. That's good. Also, here's full power Toppo. Oh no! Oh no!
We lose this.
I have no idea how I got out of that.
It's gonna be wiped from existence.
Not a good deck. Or we can walk in front of it. I'm fine with that too.
Tell me that earlier.
Sorry.
Hey, it all worked out. That was planned from day one. I knew that was gonna happen. Yep, totally. I didn't completely luck out in that in any way. Back here. Pycon's starting to lose a little bit of health, but he's still winning. Toppo does actually have a unique buff that no other character has, which is, if he's not in any type of hit stun, he can't be affected by Ki Blast. They'll literally just do nothing. It's clink off him. Oh, he's a stamina broken, so I can't show it off here. I wouldn't want to show it off here anyways. When we get to a mission where we're just fighting Toppo without having to keep anybody safe, I'll show it off then. But it's a cool... I like the idea of it. Realistically, in an actual fight, you're not going to see it that much because everybody's moving around, blocking and all that so much. It really won't go off that much. But it's still cool.
What is it? What is it? We should have all the people left fight until
I'm trying to recover stamina.
Left. I like that idea. Let's
there we
do
go.
that. Let's do that.
So now everybody just turns on each other. Let's just throw hands. We're just gonna fight. Yeah, they just reused one of the other Golden Frieza lines, even though it makes no sense in context. If he said it after Pycon did, then it would make sense. But because he said it before, it doesn't make sense. I love Pycon being so freaking confused over what's happening. He has no idea what's happened with Super. He's just along for the ride at this point, and I find that funny. I knew it! I saw it coming! You know. He had Dragon Fist, by the way. So if you're wondering what that ultimate that just failed was, that was Dragon Fist. Dragon Fist doesn't have any invincibility on startup. It's one of the few ultimates that doesn't. I think it might actually be the only one that doesn't. So, if you ever hit someone out of an ultimate, it was Dragon Fist. That didn't go well. Pycon does have a counter ultimate, so I need to be very careful. He has reverse mob.
You're still one tough fighter, Pycon.
However you pronounce that, I honestly, that's not me making a joke. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce it. Also, here's Blue Kaioken Goku. The only time in the game you ever actually fight him, outside of with mods, where for some reason he has it on his moveset, but never uses it. I'm not very good at the perfect guard on Blue Kaioken, if you haven't noticed. Because again, you never actually... Oh, come on, really? Oh, right, he has infinite stamina, because F you. I forgot about that.
Enough.
So even with his stamina broken, he can still vanish and throw out evasives, which is balanced. I'm so scared of coming up on Pycon, because at any point he can do that counter. If he has 3 bars, he can counter you. His counter is also way faster and way less noticeable than Deborah's, so it's way harder to deal with. I don't know, man. It looks like you're pretty through. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Oh, that makes things dirty. I thought that was oof. Hey, can you just rush at me? I would very much appreciate it. Could you not? I want you to just run at me. That works too. We do it again. $7.99. Although the kick actually killed him, the rest of the ultimate was just a formality. Although they're all level 99 at this point. There's a reason why I grinded up to level 99, or save edited my way to it, before we did all the DLC missions. When I said you were gonna need it, you were gonna need it. I cast aside everything to use that save editor. So we're on the last mission of the... By the way, we just blitzed through those missions. We're already at the end of the Pikkon Toppo DLC. It's also only 4 missions rather than, I think, the usual 5, I think is what they usually are. Because I think it's 2, and then 1 more. Yeah, because it's usually 1, 2, 3... Yeah, they're usually 5. For some reason, this one's only 4. And we're done with Pikkon already. I don't think he ever shows up in the Caulifla Kale ones. So we're moving on to Zeno's Earthly Excursion. The 2 Zenos have come to Earth to see fighters in the Tournament of Power. Put on a good show for them. What variation should I use here? I honestly didn't think we'd get through that fast. I didn't think ahead on this. Yeah, let's go with Evolution. Final Letic, as you could call him. I spent a good, I don't know, 20 minutes coming up with these names. I'll be honest, I'm terrible at naming characters. If you want to know how I figured out how to name most of my characters, I literally just looked up a list of vegetables for the Saiyans. And just went, what hasn't been used yet? For context, yes, I know lettuce has already been used as a pun for Turles, but I didn't care.
This is boring. What should we do?
And then you'll see when I got to my female Majin, I just gave up. I just gave up. You know how hard it is to find a list of spells that aren't from freaking Harry Potter? It is near impossible. If you look up list of spells, like the first 40 search results are all gonna be Harry Potter. I'm surprised I found 1 for the male Majin, and I can't find it again. However, I stumbled onto it last time, I can't find it again. I would show you where it was from when we get to him, but I can't. I don't know where it is. I don't even remember if it's actually spelled or just a thing I made up either. For all I know, it could have been just a thing I dreamed up, like some weird evil. I came up with it my senior year of high school. I was sick 90% of the time that year. I got sick so often senior year, I don't know why. It very easily could have been something I made up and just didn't realize it. Also, Frost is already dead. Sorry, we have to deal with the riffraff first before we get to the real warriors. It's weird how sometimes when you're doing like the hard flying like this, you can go through Ki Blast. Other times you can't. You'll get interrupted. I'm not dodging. Oh well, that was too far away. I kind of saw that. And that did a lot of damage. Also, Jesus, that did a full bar of health. Yeah, he also has instant rise. They gave him an actual evasive. I think by this point, even they realized, wow, that evasive sucks. Burn. Tiny kill driver. Aww. There's something really satisfying about finishing him off with a tiny kill driver. I just like how it just plinks on their face. It just doesn't even explode, just eh. So now we're doing the real warriors, like Raspberry, and a pool. And who could ever forget the sheer powerhouse that is Nibbana? Oh, by the way, Raspberry in his core moveset does teleport, so he can get you from all the way across the map, and there's really no way to see it coming. It just kind of happens. I'm actually out of stamina. I have to just take this. Well, you were right next to me. I felt threatened. Burn. That's not gonna catch up. You gotta be fast to punish Swift Blazing Attack. I knew you can do the burst dash, but I didn't want to use up any more meter. I was hoping to just keep the combo going. So I'm out of stamina. He has the ultimate attack! Energy Shot is the best move in the game. You can't convince me otherwise. I use that on my Namekian and I never stop. Unironically though, Energy Shot's actually way better than you think it would be. You can chain together 2 fully charged Energy Shots back to back, and then chase after them and combo off of it. Which is kinda nuts.
You're super strong. I kinda like you.
I would like to break my own stamina, please.
We're gonna go to
Thank you.
another place now, so come with us.
I'm waiting to recharge.
Here I go.
There we go. We're full up. We're heading to where Raditz landed. This place still they haven't filled in that hole. The pod's still there.
I'll show you the power of a Super Saiyan.
Still no Super Saiyan 2 Kappa in the game, by the way.
I'd like to see you keep up with
The first character to transform as part of the moveset, and I think one of 3 who can.
Join them.
I think the only other characters who can transform who are DLC characters are Future Trunks from Super and Base Gogeta, the one who just got added into the game. I was thinking about it, I don't think there's ever been any others. Haha, I expected that time. Oh, this is another one of those where if they have access to Instant Rise, they will use Instant Rise. Just always expect them to use Instant Rise, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, good night. We got Riverian for Super Saiyan 2 Kaba.
Am I losing?
We got Riverian for Dispo. We got Riverian before Toppo.
Like that. It'll take more than
We got
this to
Riverian for
beat me.
Pycon. We got I'm so freaking shocked that Riverian isn't just in the game, but she was added in so early compared to other characters.
What was that for?
I still stand by, even if you like full power Jiren, I feel like there's not much of an argument that realistically he really shouldn't have been a character. He should have just been a preset on old Jiren. Because he's just Jiren but shirtless. I know we're cutting ahead a bit on characters. Talking about Riverian's like replacement, it kind of got me thinking about that. I'm not a fan of that because I think it is a little lazy. Just because, like, realistically, you don't need them to be separate characters. You just kind of made them that for the sake of it.
How is this possible?
He's almost never used. He's in a story mission, barely. Which, admittedly, again, this is the first time he's in the game, so maybe they'll add him into others, but I doubt it. They might put him in some of the other stuff, but honestly, I don't think they will. I guess we don't know what else they're going to put into the game.
But I want
This is a cynic in me talking. I have a feeling that the only reason why they put in specifically Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla is because they already know that eventually they're just going to have to go into that grab bag of just like generic characters that really don't need to be separate characters. And we're going to get a DLC that's just Super Saiyan Caulifla, and another one that's going to be just base Caulifla. Base Caulifla, and they're just going to do that with a bunch of characters. I'm convinced of that. Eventually, I'm certain eventually we're going to get Super 13 and Bojack. Super Bojack. The full power. What is it called again? I think it's full power Bojack? Yeah, it's full power. I'm curious if we're ever going to get, like, other heroes characters. At this point, I honestly don't think we will. Honestly, we might not even get, like, Moro and all of them. I'm not sure how they're going to handle the manga stuff.
the legendary.
The whole thing with the manga at this point is just so freaking screwy that I really don't know what they're going to do. The guys who are going to be in superheroes, they're absolutely going to be in the game. There's no doubt in my mind on that. Also, we're fighting Broly and all of them, by the way. I didn't acknowledge them, because they're just kind of here. But hey, I do like this fight of all 3 of the legendary Super Saiyan characters at once. That's fun. I will have to say one thing coming up. I don't have auras installed for Kale or Full Power Jiren. For some reason, Kale uses a different aura ID than Kefla and all the Brolys, even though her aura looks identical to theirs. I don't know why.
Gotta be kidding me.
So hers is just like the generic in-game, like regular Xenoverse 2 aura. We might not get to Kale this episode, So, in between episodes, I'll look around. I know we're not gonna get the full power of Jiren in this episode, because he's in one mission. In the parallel quest, and it's at the very end. Spoilers, by the way. So, I'll look around for auras for them, but I don't know if I'll find any. I keep looking every now and again, and I haven't seen any yet, so maybe they're just not updating on the homepage. I am surprised there'd be no auras for them yet. I feel like I would have done pretty fast. But they were the custom-made, like, full-power Jiren auras for base Jiren, so I feel like it'd be pretty easy to just take those and just kind of slap them onto him.
Okay.
Then again, I don't know much about modding auras themselves, so maybe it's a lot harder than I'm thinking. I don't know how to mess with textures. That's my big problem with my stuff, as you noticed. I'm good with working with what's there. I don't know how to do anything else, really. I wish I knew how to mess with textures. I have a lot of ideas that I could do with that. I do have my own, like, one modded super that's, like, freaking patchwork. And it was done by accident. So it honestly doesn't even look that good. I can't show it off on this because it was designed for Majins. If you want to know what it is, it's a Majin Galick gun, and it's not very good. Functionally, it's the same as regular Galick gun, which is meant to be a recolor. I just can't get it to work right. And at this point, I'm too scared to mess with it anymore because I don't want it to break again. I've tried to, I just can't. I can't get it to change. Okay, come on. Whis, please. I'm on a time limit here. Get up. Stop it. My first stop it, did you not understand? Ah! Now you can't dodge! Get ready for loops! I'll hold around for those auras. No, I'm finishing her first. I'll get to you in a minute, sir. Smash that button. She bumped into it. Haha! Here's another one! Haha! I got you too! I'm the best. You can really tell I'm tired because I'm just... I don't know how I'm talking, I'm just kind of talking and things are happening. Stop. They keep trying, it never works. I don't know why they even bother.
Good. It's been a while since I've had fun.
I don't believe you.
Oh.
How many times have I beaten you up at this point? Oh boy. He figured out the strategy to counter the donuts. Like death donuts.
Fun. I think I'll have sweet dreams tonight.
Let's be real, if Frieza saw the kill driver in something, he would definitely like, copy it and call it like death donut or something stupid. Oh yeah, Champa has the unique ultimate that's just like bootleg spirit ball. You can just like angle it and maneuver it back and forth. Champa ever actually do that in the series? Is that something they made up for the game? I don't remember. Because Champa as a whole like does nothing, so most of his things were made up for the game. Here's a donut.
Maybe Varus is right. I need to.
Wow! You can handle gods of destruction. Cool.
I like to think I did okay.
It's over already. I want to see more.
I did pretty well this time around. I got like that one big hit at the start, and other than that, I pretty much killed it. Here's Jiren and Toppo. It's about who you'd expect. Let's play Jiren first, because this is Toppo's thing. I do also want to try and show off Toppo's immunity to Ki Blasts. I don't know if he's immune to Rush Charged Ki Blast. I would assume... yes? I actually want to test that now. I pressed the wrong button by accident, so I'm just kind of making do with what I got. I don't know what happened there. He started throwing elbows, and I just kind of panicked and hit a button. Friends?
What? The culprits are the gods of destruction? Then there's no need.
Now look. Now look, we both have big numbers. We hit very good. I'm certain if we just talked things out, then we can just resolve all our issues and move on. Or I could just kill you. That's also an option. Ow.
I can't believe we must have it.
Yeah, did you see that the Ki Blast hit him and then just kind of plinked off? I just don't know if he doesn't when stamina's broken though. Oh, it does! Wait, what happened to stamina being broken? Did I not break stamina? Thought I did. I'm gonna try with the Rush Ki Blast, see what it does. No, stop blocking, I wanna see. I'm trying to experiment! He was doing an attack, I don't think it would work. Hang on. We're gonna keep doing this until he doesn't block it and he's clearly not doing something. Stop it, just let it hit you. Okay, yeah, it does hit him. So all charged Ki Blasts get through it. So it's just regular Ki Blasts that block it. They get blocked. Because he blocked the locks that Hercule and Jocko throw. In between episodes, I'll test with that, and then I'll report my findings. I don't like how they changed the name of that attack he just used. It's supposed to be Justice Flash, and they call it Destructive Flare, which is nowhere near as cool. I like Justice Flash way more. Stop going behind me! You coward! Real warriors fight blindly from the front. You understand me, sir?
So, this is your power. That was a great match. May we meet again.
Real warriors fight blindly from the front. They don't block. They don't think about what they're doing. They just throw punches. And they hope that it works.
We should prepare an even bigger arena.
God, I don't like you guys. I find them so obnoxious. If you like the Zenos, I don't get you. But more power to you, I guess. I just find them really annoying. That last mission took a lot longer than I thought. That's 16 minutes. Somewhere around there. So, I was thinking maybe we could have gone to the first of the Cauliflower Kale ones. Yeah, we're not going to. So we'll just do those next time. And I'm going to test out that Toppo thing, and I'll report my findings next time as well. I will get to researching momentarily. And I'll see you next time.